We think that one of the most critical factors and impediments for ESG at the moment is the human factor of ESG, meaning discrepancies and misunderstandings along the value chain. And these are problems that we're trying to address actively, meaning cognitive biases that we're trying to mitigate through intelligent solutions within our platform and algorithms. Well, as I've just mentioned, we're talking about a lot of complexity on the data level. For us, data is not just there to be collected and to be reported. Data is there to be transferred automatically and being transformed for the user into concrete proposals. We call them visions. And those visions actually help the asset manager improving the assets when it comes to energy efficiency, but also when it comes to the social equation, meaning tenant satisfaction. QUANTREFY is different in terms of not being just a platform where you can see your status quo or report on your status quo. These platforms have a different approach to ESG than we do. We say it's not only important to see your status quo and where the building sort of stands in terms of energy efficiency or tenant satisfaction, but it's also, and even more so, important to understand how can I improve and which measures are actually bringing me to that level of improvement that I think it's important or my investors think it's important. Also on the KPI side. So some of the investors are tending towards the CREM pathways. So we see the CREM pathway as one of the key KPIs within our platform. And that means we give the KPI pathway performance basically in real time. We also give the eCore rating in real time. And by that, we actually bring the user to a degree of, transparency, where he can see or she can see the building in its entirety from an ESG standpoint, and then making informed decisions on improving that building. First of all, we are the first platform worldwide that actually includes real-time KPIs that calculate themselves in the background for you. So if you look at one asset, you get your CREM path in real time. So you might see that that building has already been stranded for 2 years. And now the next thing is we are the only platform that gives you concrete optimization proposals. And those optimization proposals can be triggered out of a lack of efficiency when it comes to the CREM pathway, but also out of a lack of tenant satisfaction. And that tenant satisfaction rating or that scoring comes out of a real-time or a real-world analysis and research, namely a survey that has been conducted in that scenario already through our platform. And that's another first. We are the first to integrate Keep Factor, which is a firm out of the Netherlands, one of the key players in this market who are digitalizing tenant satisfaction of buildings. Our ESG goals are beyond what the clients currently want, because we want to be the platform, the software that enables our clients to go beyond what they actually think they need right now. We all know that ESG is just starting out, especially when it comes to the regulation of ESG. So being able to go beyond the current targets is going to be key and a key competitive advantage for asset managers in the near future. And we provide the tool that actually helps you get there. I think we've learned from the session that the importance of understanding cognitive biases is a key element to creating great software. Because if you don't implement active mitigations and sort of a guided experience for the user, you're not changing the reality. The reality is that many things are not happening based on misunderstandings and different agendas and incentivizations. So by including certain measures within our software, we want to mitigate for those. And one of those key misunderstandings right now is between tenants and asset owners or asset managers. And by making that whole value chain, those arguments and those discussions transparent and standardized, we create a tool that is very powerful, because then you can actually go ahead and solve problems together with your tenant. And that goes beyond the social aspect of ESG. It actually can go as far as creating joint efficiency projects at the site.